You're tuned into Tackle Fanatics TV, and in this episode of TFTV, Nick Speed takes a look at Shimano's Ultegra AX and Rarenium Ci4.
Hi, today I'm fishing a river for bream and I'm having a cracking day's fishing. Up to now I've had over a dozen bream, all around the 4 pound mark, but what beautiful fish. Now I'm doing something quite simple today. Rather than going down the route of using natural baits, I'm using commercial baits. So I'm using pellets, sweet corn, fish meal ground bait, and I've set my rod up with a method feeder and it's working really well. Now today I'm using the new Super Ultegra AX 11-foot feeder rod combined with the Rarenium 3000 Ci4, and what a combination. Now let's talk about the reel first. The Rarenium 3000 Ci4, it's made of Shimano Ci4 composite and it's really light in weight, which means it reduces the weight in reel, which means you can feel the balance of the rod more. And this works really well when you're using light rods, especially on commercials and even today on a river, where I can feel the balance of the rod more, and which means I can feel the fish when I'm playing the fish. So it really does help, and as you can see, it hardly weighs anything. So the beauty about this reel, like with all the new Ci4 reels, the Shimano Ci4 reels, they've got X-ship, which means you've got extra torque on the reel, which means in situations like what I am today, I'm trying to pull bream through a lot of weed, and this reel, as small as what it is, allows me to really reel in with some power and ease as well. So you'll find that the reel works really smoothly, even when you're bringing and retrieving back a heavy feeder, a big fish. It just makes your fishing so much easier. Now these reels, 1000 size, 1000 Shimano 1000 Rareniums right up to a 4000, so you've got different reels to suit different situations. The 1000 will be perfect for spinning, and the 4000, which is obviously just slightly a bit bigger than this 3000, is perfect for, you've got a bit more wider spool for casting a further distance, maybe on a lake, river fishing. It just allows the line peel off a bit smoother, but generally the 3000 is absolutely lovely for all-round fishing. Now the rod is the Super Ultegra AX 11-foot feeder rod, and what a rod. Beautiful. It's made of HPC carbon, which means it's high pressure carbon. It casts up to 60 grams, this rod. And today I'm using a 35 gram method feeder, which is loaded, which is about 50 grams, and it's casting it with ease. Now it's got Fuji runners as well, so they're good durable runners, and they're big runners as well, which means if I wanted to use this rod on a river, let's say today, using thick lines, or I wanted to go onto commercial where I might want to cast a feeder, a method feeder or a normal feeder, 60-70 yards, with this particular length rod, it's not a problem at all, because the width of the runners allow me to cast with ease and the line for it to run through nice and smooth. Now let's talk about the action. Now the action on this rod is a very forgiving action. It's through all the way to the butt. Now that's really important, not just on rivers but on commercials, which means that when you're targeting carp, all sizes of species, means that because the rod's bending right through, it's more progressive, which means you can get away with smaller hooks, lighter lines, and because the rod takes all the cushion of the fish fighting, you don't lose as many fish, and you land a lot more fish, and you land bigger fish with a lot more ease. So that's the advantage. And as well as that, when it comes to casting, because you can compress the rod when casting right to the butt, you can cast a lot further with this kind of action. So to be honest with you, what a perfect tool. I've been so impressed with this rod and the reel since I've been using them, and they're absolutely brilliant. They work a treat. Whatever you want to do, they'll work really well. And they also come with 3 interchangeable quiver tips, 3/4, 1 and 2 ounce quiver tips, which means you can change your quiver tip according to the situations that you're faced with. Now it's time for me to get back to my fishing now, so I want to catch a few more fish hopefully, and then return these bream back to the water after a lovely day's fishing. So be sure to check these out at your local tackle shop, and I'll see you soon on the bankside.
You've been tuned into Tackle Fanatics TV. Tackle Fanatics are a full Shimano stockist and offer an extensive range of products at the best prices in the UK. We also stock a vast range of course and match tackle from all the leading manufacturers. To view our range, log on to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Remember, Tackle Fanatics also offer finance to make your tackle purchase more affordable. Tight lines from everybody at TFTV.